All right, guys, so your workout and warm up and everything for Wednesday, you're gonna use a light kettlebell and you're gonna cycle this for 5 minutes, okay? 5 muscle up transitions from the ground, 5 kettlebell deadlifts, 5 kettlebell rows per arm, 5 single leg kettlebell deadlift on each leg. Then you have 10 lateral hops over the kettlebell. That's gonna be your warm up. Your no equipment or your minimal equipment workout's gonna be 20 minutes, all right? Cycle 25 single arm dumbbell swings and 25 per arm. Then you're gonna do 75 flutter kicks and then 50 alternating lunges. Then you have same thing for zero equipment, 20 minutes. You're gonna cycle 400-meter run. If you guys can't run, you're gonna do 50 mountain climbers. Then same thing, 75 flutter kicks and 50 alternating lunges. Your accessory work and stretching, your minimal equipment, you got 4 sets of 45 seconds dumbbell split squat, and that's gonna be on the left side for 45 seconds, and then same thing, another 45 seconds for the right side, and then you guys are gonna take a 30-second rest. Your zero equipment, a little different, 4 sets of 60-second good mornings plus 1 air squat, okay? Or sorry, plus an air squat. So you do a good morning, do an air squat, good morning, do an air squat. If you have an object, we want you guys to hold that object for the 60 seconds, okay? The break in between is just gonna be a little break, FYI. Then you have for your stretching 4 rounds for quality, 30-second downward dog, and then 10 lateral leg swings, and this is per side, and then you're gonna do 30-foot crab walk.
We're filming, Leo.
We're back. All right, guys, so for the warm-up, right, you're gonna cycle for 5 minutes. You're gonna do muscle up transition. So if you have a set of rings right in your garage or wherever you guys have them hanging, feet are gonna go underneath the rings. We're gonna lean back, right? We have that false grip, so the ring's sitting inside the wrist, just like this. I'm reaching back so you can see my grip, right? The false grip's just so that it's an easier transition. So I'm leaning back, I'm gonna pull to my sternum, and I'm gonna come into this deep dip, and then from there, if you guys have a dip, you guys can go ahead and dip out of it. If not, don't worry about it. We're focusing more on the transition. So one more time, right? We're gonna lean back, pull up into that deep dip, and then on the way back, we wanna cycle out of it. So keeping that nice false grip, I'm gonna keep those rings nice and close to my body, right? I'm gonna roll my knuckles forward, elbows are gonna come in, and I'm gonna go back to the starting position. Okay, so that's the muscle up transition. If you guys don't have a set of rings, what we want you guys to do is you can have a chair right from inside your house. We're gonna do 5 push-ups all the way down, fully extend, control down, knees down, snake it up if you guys need to scale it down. And then you're gonna do 5 dips on your box or your chair, right? So that's gonna be the sub for the transition or for the muscle up. After that, we're gonna grab a kettlebell. It'll be a light kettlebell. We'll set up, big chest, flat back, and we're gonna do deadlifts with the kettlebell, right? So we're making sure that that bell is in between the stance of our feet, big chest, flat back, knees come back as my hips and shoulders rise, hips come forward, I squeeze my butt, and I go back down. All right, so we're gonna do 5 of these. Then we're gonna do 5 kettlebell rows per arm. You can use your chair again so that you guys have something to prop up against, right? Or if you guys don't have a chair, you can just put the elbow on the arm, grab big chest, flat back, pull to the chest, okay? After you guys get done there, you're gonna do single leg deadlift, and it's gonna be per side, right? So we'll still have that light kettlebell, right? I'm gonna come down, touch, back up, down, touch, back up, and then I'll switch to the other side. The last one is going to be your lateral hops over the kettlebell, right? So you guys will have the kettlebell down. It's no burpee, we're just gonna hop back to the other side, okay? And so hops are gonna be back and forth, and so that's gonna be, you're gonna cycle this for 5 minutes. It's gonna be your warm up. All right, guys, so for the workout, you're gonna cycle this for 20 minutes, okay? First movement's gonna be a single arm dumbbell swing. So you'll have your dumbbell, whichever size you guys got, right? We're gonna swing and pull it up, okay? Just like the kettlebell swing, right? It's kind of like in between the kettlebell swing and a snatch with the dumbbell, but the goal is to swing, right? We're trying to push the knees back so the hamstrings are engaged. From here, my chest is gonna come upright, big chest, flat back. I pop my hip, the elbow stays in contact with the ribs, the bell comes up, and then I press it up Then when I come down, elbow's gonna come back to the ribs, and then I'm gonna swing back out. All right, so I'm gonna do 25 per arm. If you guys wanna alternate, you guys can, or you can do all 25 on one side, 25 on the other, or break it up however you want. Once we're done there, we're gonna do 75 flutter kicks, right? For the flutter kicks, we'll have our hand under our glutes. We're trying to create that hollow position with the upper body. So roll your shoulders forward, partial crunch, right? And then we're gonna go heel over toe is 1. And you're doing 75 of these. All right, so after your alternating flutter kicks, you guys are gonna do alternating lunges. So I'm gonna lunge forward, right? Knee's gonna be above the heel. I'm gonna step back, and then I'm gonna alternate. Right, if you guys wanna walk, you can. I recommend staying in place just so that you guys make it a little bit more difficult. Right, so that's the minimal equipment. The no equipment, same thing, 20 minutes, you're gonna cycle. For this, it's a 400-meter run. If you guys don't have a route, or if you guys can't run, you guys are gonna do mountain climbers, right? So from the head to the toe, you're in that push-up position. Knee's gonna come up, touch knee to elbow, fully extend the leg, other side. Okay, if you guys can't get your knee to your elbow, just go as close as you can and trying to force that mobility a little bit. Right, after that, you're going back to the flutter kicks, and then you're gonna do those lunges again, and that's gonna be your minimal equipment. Curls for the girls.
I think that's like 900 already.
I know, it's like 1,000. All right, so your accessory work and your stretching, okay? You have 45 seconds dumbbell split squat. So you're gonna set your stance to where you guys are in that split squat position, right? Weight is gonna be on the heel. It's gonna be on all 5 toes. So if you notice, I have my heel turned out, right? My chest is gonna be upright, squeezing my belly. From here, I'm just gonna squat down. I'm gonna tap my knee and then back up, right? So I'm gonna repeat this over and over for 45 seconds. Once I'm done with 45 seconds on one side, I'll go to the other side, 45 seconds on the other. I'll take a 30-second rest, and then I'll repeat, okay, for 4 sets. That's the minimal equipment. Zero equipment, you guys will have an object. It could be your Clorox bottles or your water bottles, right? It could be your dumbbell. You're gonna hug your dumbbell, right? Bend the knee slightly, butt's gonna go back, big chest, flat back. I'm gonna go as far as I can, keeping the straight back, then I'm gonna bring it back up, right? So I'm gonna do this for 60 seconds and then air squat. So I'm gonna go back, good morning, air squat. Good morning, air squat. Notice how every single time I do one, right? I do my good morning, get as far as I can without compromising my low back. I come back up, I open my hips, lock my knees, and then I descend into my air squat, making sure that my hip crease goes below the kneecap and that my weight is on the heels and my knees are tracking my pinky toes. So that's gonna be your minimal or your zero equipment. The stretching is gonna be 4 rounds for quality. And we're gonna start off with downward dog. All right, so downward dog, we're looking for our ears to be next to our biceps. We're pushing our head through, our chest through, squeezing our belly, okay? Knees can be locked, so you can feel it in the hamstring, and you're just gonna hold. So that's downward dog. After downward dog, you guys are gonna have leg swings going laterally, right? So again, if you need to, you guys can hold on to something, right? Swing side to side. Right, we'll do 10 on one side, 10 on the other, okay? And then after that, we'll have a 30-foot crab walk, right? So push your hips up, walking as far forward as you can, okay? That's gonna be your accessory work and your stretching.